What really happened with Charlie Kirk, shooting suspect, Tyler Robinson? Who's Tyler Robinson? This is what we want to get into today. I know y'all don't know any more than I know, but we do have this person of interest that they say that's in custody. All right, check this out, y'all. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We got him. On the evening of September 11th, a family member of Tyler Robinson reached out to a family friend who contacted the Washington County Sheriff's Office with information that Robinson had confessed to them or implied that he had committed the incident. This information was relayed to the Utah County Sheriff's Office and scene investigators at Utah Valley University. This information was also conveyed to...
Oh, let me go back because sometimes I move too fast. I want you to listen to this.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We got him. On the evening of September 11th, a family member of Tyler Robinson reached out to a family friend who contacted the Washington County Sheriff's Office with information that Robinson had confessed to them or implied that he had committed the incident. This information was relayed to the Utah County Sheriff's Office and scene investigators at Utah Valley University. This information was also conveyed to the FBI. Investigators reviewed additional video footage from UVU surveillance and identified Robinson arriving on UVU campus in a gray Dodge Challenger at approximately 8:29 a.m. on September 10th, in which...
Now, who the F word is Tyler Robinson? We got to get to it.
He is observed on video in a plain maroon t-shirt, light-colored shorts, a black hat with a white logo, and light-colored shoes. When encountered in person by investigators in Washington County on September 12th, in the early morning hours, Robinson was observed in consistent clothing with those surveillance images. Investigators interviewed a family member of Robinson who stated that Robinson had become more political in recent years. The family member referenced a recent incident in which Robinson came to dinner prior to September 10th, and in the conversation...
Got his ass. Always look like these harmless, little, skinny white boys.
With another family member, Robinson mentioned Charlie Kirk was coming to UVU. They talked about why they didn't like him and the viewpoints that he had. The family member also stated Kirk was...
If you're new to the channel, double tap the screen to get the lights up, right? Question of the day. Was Tyler Robinson framed? Because the first comment I got was that he was framed. I don't even know who this dude is.
...of hate and spreading hate. The family member also confirmed Robinson had a gray Dodge Challenger. Investigators identified an individual as the roommate of Robinson. Investigators interviewed that roommate, who stated that his roommate, referring to Robinson, made a joke on Discord. Investigators asked if he would show them the messages on Discord.
Damn, freedom of speech. Y'all better watch what y'all say out here.
He opened it and showed several messages to investigators.
If you believe that this man deserved to die because of things that he said out of his mouth, that we in the worse shape than I thought we were.
And allowed investigators to take photos of the screen as each message was shown by Robinson's roommate. These photos consist of
little video game playing as y'all saying that he's framed. We're going to see how it plays out.
Of various messages, including content of messages between the phone contact named Tyler with an emoji icon and Robinson's roommate's device. The content of these messages included messages affiliated with the contact Tyler, stating a need to retrieve a rifle from a drop point, leaving the rifle in a bush, messages related to visually watching the area where a rifle was left, and a message referring to having left the rifle wrapped.
See what a voice gets you in America, man? If y'all didn't understand, when they took shot at President Trump, when they tried to kill that man two times.
In a towel. The messages also refer to engraving bullets and a mention of a scope and the rifle being unique. Messages from the contact, Tyler, also mentioned that he had changed outfits. I know there's been speculation as well as to the writing on those casings, those bullet casings, and I believe we have that as well. And I'll share that with you now. So the area north of Campus Drive Road where the suspect crossed over, you saw some of that in the video that we released last night, consists of a grassy area with trees on the edge of the UVU campus. Investigators discovered a bolt-action rifle wrapped in a dark-colored towel. The rifle was determined to be a Mauser Model 98 30-06 caliber, bolt.
Talking about like they caught somebody. It says that he's in custody. They got him. We're gonna, man, shut up.
Action rifle. The rifle had a scope mounted on top of it.
And HP, the reason why I asked if he was framed, because that was the first question that I got in this chat, was that he was framed. So I presented it to the audience.
Investigators noted inscriptions that had been engraved on casings found with the rifle. Inscriptions on a fired casing read, "Notices bulges, capital OWO, what's this?" ? Inscriptions on the 3 unfired casings read, "Hey fascist!" ! Catch! ! Up arrow symbol, right arrow, and symbol, and 3 down arrow symbols. A second unfired casing read, "Oh Bella Chow, Bella Chow, Bella Chow, Chow Chow," and a third unfired casing read, "If you read this, you are gay, LMAO."
Said trans people shouldn't exist. So he should die for saying that? He shouldn't exist because he said that? You crazy. But I bet you got a furry pink steering wheel.
We are indebted to law enforcement across the state who's worked seamlessly together, local law enforcement, state law enforcement, and our federal partners with the Federal Bureau of Investigation. We're grateful.
But I'm gonna let the trolls live today. I don't care what y'all say. I'm highlighting everything.
For everyone who worked together in such a short amount of time to find this person and to bring justice. I want to thank the public who has been so engaged, reviewing.
If you read this, you're gay. Salute, Romeo.
Reviewing videos, helping us with sending in tips, and helping us get to this point. I want to thank the family members of Tyler Robinson who did the right thing in this case and were able to.
If you're not a defective piece of shit, right, and you're still on that Trump train, I want you to spam my chat with ones right now. All right? Because there's a lot of switch-siders out here, man. You got to watch these guys, man. A lot of people was, doing shit for, for the clicks and views. They didn't even understand the issue. But if you're on that Trump train, type ones in the chat, please.
To bring him into to law enforcement as
Romeo said too.
As well. I especially want to thank the family of Charlie Kirk, Erica, Charlie's parents, his children. I want us to be thinking of them as we bring justice in this case. They will be involved in that justice. We will be working very closely with them as we move through this process as well. This is a very sad day for our country, a terrible day for the state of Utah, but I'm grateful that at this moment we have an opportunity to bring closure to this very dark chapter in our nation's history. With that, I'll now turn the microphone over to the director of the FBI, Kash Patel.
Thank you, Governor.
Oh yeah, and they're gonna lift the hood up on this shit. If you think that they're not gonna find a reason to enact a new law off this shit.
This is what happens when you let good cops be cops. The FBI and our partners are proud to stand here today together to bring justice to the family of Charlie Kirk and honor his memory. I want to express my deep gratitude to President Trump, the Vice President, and the entire White House who have been so incredibly supportive with both resources and just personally to the FBI as a team. They had our backs the entire way, and I just want to express my gratitude for giving us the resources we need to operate in this space to bring this sort of justice at this sort of speed. In 33 hours, we have made historic progress for Charlie. Governor Cox, our partnership has been absolutely incredible these last few days. Our partnership will endure. Your state and local partners, your sheriffs, your DPS community has been unbelievably impressive in the hardest of times. And a case like this cannot be solved, cannot be brought without partnering with your state and local authorities. The FBI has a certain role to play. We will play that role, and we will lead after the federal government. Governor Cox, we are so grateful for your state partnership that led out on this investigation. A little bit of the timeline. Charlie was shot at 12:23 p.m. on Wednesday. The first FBI agents arrived on scene in 16 minutes with chiefs of police at 12:39 and secured the scene. The FBI immediately launched fixed-wing assets. We utilized these assets.
Lansky, salute. I see you, bro. Somebody said it's all a hoax. Thug Life says it's all a hoax. I really don't understand that type of language. I don't know what that means, that it's all a hoax. What part of it is a hoax? That this man is dead and they're playing games? I mean, be more specific.
To transport personnel, specialty technicians, hostage rescue teams.
Ding, ding, ding. Franklin says, who's going to take the fall? That's what I'm talking about. Who the fuck going to take the fall?
We also utilize these assets to go back and forth from the East Coast and here in Utah to transport forensic evidence and other evidence that will be analyzed, that is being analyzed at our FBI laboratories in Quantico and other laboratories, including the ATF. At my direction, the FBI released the first set of FBI photos of the suspect at 10 a.m. Local.
That's Risky TV. I didn't understand. You have the link for what? I missed it. I missed what you said. Let me go up a little bit to try to find your last comment.
Time on 9/11. Then, shortly thereafter, the FBI reward of $100,000 was released at 10:45 a.m. local.
Ask the question again. I'm looking for it.
Myself and Deputy Director Bongino arrived on the scene at approximately 5:30 p.m. on 9/11. The governor led a press conference last night.
All right, Cash, you kind of boring me to death, right? Okay, so let me go here real quick. Let me go to see what Brandon's talking about real quick, because he had something up. He had said something on his live. I think that he's live now, actually. Jesus, I don't want to play this while he's live. You know what I'm saying? I want to show you something, all right? And I did this yesterday because some people was just speaking on this shit and really don't even know who dude was, okay? Now, I in particular, you know, people that got the black fetish, they like to go back and see inflammatory things that he said so-called against the black people. I like what he say against the trans people in particular. You know, like when he debates with them, it's more entertaining to me, okay? And here's an example of what I'm talking about. I'm about to show it to you right now. Double tap the screen, get the likes up. If you're new here, go to the top right, hit the 3 dots. That's where the subscribe button is at. Now, let me show y'all this, right? Oh, man, I love the way he used to run around these campuses and just own these fucking purple hair wearing people. Unstable creatures, let's say that. Rest in peace to this man. This motherfucker's the white Charleston White. Rest in peace, man. I don't think anybody should be mowed down savagely like that. For the kids to see in the future, for they spouse to revisit, because the media is savage. You know what I'm saying? They're going to just keep on going. But I don't think that you deserve death for anything that you have to say out your mouth.
I really have a specific question. What is something that you like to debate about?
Anything? What's on
Your mama.
your mind? I want to make it more fair for you. I'm not here to pick debates. I'm here to try to teach. So, what do you tend to be more conservative or liberal?
More liberal.
Okay. Tell me how you got to that way and tell me. This is not a trick. I'm not here to debate college kids. I'm here.
I like that shit. How did you get to that way? You know what I'm saying? Such an articulate man that will make, let a phrase like that slip out, right? Kind of like funny. Listen to that again.
To try to teach. Do you tend to be more conservative or liberal?
More liberal.
Okay. Tell me how you got to that way and tell me. This is not a trick.
It is a trick. This is why they wanted him dead, man. That dude had a slick ass tongue. Check it out.
On your mind. I want to make it more fair for you. I'm not here to pick debates. I'm here to try to teach. So what do you tend to be more conservative or liberal?
More liberal.
Okay. Tell me how you got to that way and tell me. This is not a trick. I'm not here to debate college kids. I'm here to try to teach. If someone debates me, I'll debate back. But
I mean, it's kind of just what aligns with my morals. I'm myself. I'm a queer person, and I know that you have a lot of stuff that you wouldn't agree with me on. But I think it's important to actually debate the topics and not just fight. So
I totally agree. Can I ask a dumb question?
Yeah.
When I grew up, calling someone queer was like a slur. Can you tell me what that means? I mean that sincerely. And how is it different than just saying you're lesbian or bisexual or gay?
So it can be different for everyone because gender, sexuality, it's a spectrum just like anything else.
I'm not gonna lie. Whenever they come with purple hair, I'm automatically going the other way. I ain't gonna lie. It's crazy, man. Can you put on the fucking, during Halloween, when you put on a vampire outfit, does that make you a fucking vampire? Or does it make you a goofy in a vampire outfit? I'll wait.
And for me personally, I like everyone.
No, but what does queer mean, though?
If you're on a Trump train, type ones in the chat. Spam the chat with ones.
Queer, it's just a label.
What does the label mean?
It's different for everyone.
Okay. No, I know, but that doesn't.
I hear people going, "Oh my God."
No, I
You
just
can low key destroy these people.
I want a definition. I mean, I'm not trying to put you as a trap, though. I mean this because when I grew up, if I called somebody queer, I'd get in trouble. Just give me like a working definition.
Yeah, so queer is just something that you identify as with your sexuality. It can be related to gender too.
Right, but how do you know
That's a fact, because all my ops are indeed queer.
once you achieve queer? Like, what is the, like, can you give me saying that anybody can be it doesn't tell me what that thing is. That makes sense, though? Like, it'd be like saying you become an adult when you feel like you're an adult. I mean, you have to say that there is an objective.
I'm glad that everyone's having so much fun.
Well, they're
with
laughing
this.
because I'm trying to glean like what it means.
Yeah.
Because when someone says queer, that doesn't tell me anything.
Yeah, so that's what a debate is for.
Here we go. There we go.
Thank you.
Now this.
So it's literally just an identity.
Right. Okay. But right. But like, what is that identity? For example, if I were to say I'm a conservative, let me give an example.
Yeah.
A conservative is someone who believes in small government, strong borders, American exceptionalism, the Constitution. How would you then give a definition of queer that someone looking at could say, oh, that is queer, like connect the dots?
So I'm gay, right?
Okay, no, that's good. So,
Yeah.
so what's the difference then gay and queer?
I love how that this is their life and they can't answer simple fucking questions.
Is that it has a different definition for everyone.
No, I know, but what is the difference then of gay and queer?
If you're not subscribed to my other channels, Mac Mean, TSTV, I do a morning show over there. It be lit over there. I'm not gonna lie, man. I that's where I take the gloves off and I call people the F word and the N word. You heard?
Oh, I get more
Rose Gold in the building. I just happened to see that shit, man. Lucky for Rose. Nah, that's my brother. That's my twin, y'all. Rose, subscribe to Rose Gold. I don't think he has a wrench over here. I gotta type again, Rose, so I can throw your wrench on there, bro.
Right?
Yeah, sure.
There's somebody, Nikki, salute, baby. Can you post Rose Gold channel for me, please, until I see him?
When did I say I was good at it?
No, guys.
Subscribe to the channel. Go to the top right, hit the 3 dots. If you're on that Trump train, I want you to take the liberty to spam the fucking chat. Woke ones. Make America great again. They're like, how did he get the black version of that, right? I've always had it. I was born with it. Got it from Dr. White Chocolate, aka number 47, aka President Trump.
I'm not trying. I mean this because I think that in society, just so you know my perspective,
So
they're not
what?
chanting at you, just so you know.
No, I have a real question.
Okay.
I have a real question. What are your favorite policies that you want implemented
Rose Gold, you are the third person to get what you just got. Okay, you know what I'm talking about.
from Trump?
You're gonna need it around here.
Like if he were to be elected.
I think we should drill our natural resources to bring down the price of oil and natural gas. I think we should broker peace between Russia and Ukraine. I think we should try to end the Israeli war as quickly and as humanely possible. I believe we should secure the southern border, cut taxes for middle income earners, no tax on tips, no tax on Social Security, no tax on overtime, no men and women's sports. Those are just some of the policies off the top of my head.
Yeah, so I agree that taxes should be lowered because the taxes are extremely high, especially here. And I know you brought up earlier that it's way more expensive now to have housing than it was even like a couple years ago. And I think it's super important to talk about that because it's really impossible for especially college students to be expected to have housing after they graduate.
So, totally agree. So why is it that when Trump was president, an average house you could get at $75,000 combined income a year, now it's $130,000 a year? Why is that?
So I will
This chick giggles.
say that I don't agree with everything that Kamala Harris stands for, and I'm not that knowledgeable about it. That's why I'm having the debate so I can learn. But I also don't agree with Trump. So
On what though? What?
I just don't.
Can you give me?
You're booming.
I'm not. No, guys, don't. No, please.
Well, we're gonna get right back to this. Let me just explain to you motherfuckers, right? That y'all think that him running these people up out of the country was something. Watch how he's gonna react to this shit. Y'all try to kill his homie. Y'all try to kill the homie. What the fuck you think he's gonna do? How should the most powerful dude in America, in the world, act right now? Right? Let me tell you something. He gonna go nuclear, and I wouldn't disagree because if the president was my homie and they killed me in front of a fucking public crowd, I would want him to go in too. This was his official statement.
With grief and anger at the heinous. My great fellow Americans, I am filled with grief and anger at the heinous assassination of Charlie Kirk on a college campus in Utah. Charlie inspired millions, and tonight, all who knew him and loved him are united in shock and horror. Charlie was a patriot who devoted his life to the cause of open debate and the country that he loved so much, the United States of America. He fought for liberty, democracy, justice, and the American people. He's a martyr for truth and freedom, and there's never been anyone who was so respected by youth. Charlie was also a man of deep, deep faith, and we take comfort in the knowledge that he is now at peace with God in heaven. Our prayers are with his wife, Erica, the two young, beloved children, and his entire family, who he loved more than anything in the world. We ask God to watch over them in this terrible hour of heartache and pain. This is a dark moment for America. Charlie Kirk traveled the nation, joyfully engaging with everyone interested in good faith debate. His mission was to bring young people into the political process, which he did better than anybody ever, to share his love of country and to spread the simple words of common sense. On campuses nationwide, he championed his ideas with courage, logic, humor, and grace. It's a long past time for all Americans and the media to confront the fact that violence and murder are the tragic consequence of demonizing those with whom you disagree day after day, year after year, in the most hateful and despicable way possible. For years, those on the radical left have compared wonderful Americans like Charlie to Nazis and the world's worst mass murderers.
Moderators, I'm not paying attention to the chat, but if y'all see anything disrespectful, I'm gingerly paying attention to the chat. If you see anything disrespecting this man's death, mocking his death or his family, I want you to ban him from the channel. Don't time him out. Ban him from the channel. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Trolling is trolling. We accept that, but all that other bullshit, we're not.
Criminals. This kind of rhetoric is directly responsible for the terrorism that we're seeing in
He does look like AI, but just listen to what he's saying.
our country today, and it must stop right now. My administration will find each and every one of those who contributed to this atrocity and to other political violence,
Ding, ding, ding.
including the organizations that fund it and support it, as well as those who go after our judges, law enforcement officials, and everyone else who brings order to our...
Yeah, I hate when he talk like that. When he wanted to send the National Guard troops to Chicago to stop y'all from killing each other, y'all want to kill him for saying that. Some of y'all, they need to open an alligator Alcatraz in every state.
From the attack on my life in Butler, Pennsylvania last year, which killed a husband and father, to the attacks on ICE agents, to the vicious murder of a healthcare executive in the streets of New York, to the shooting of House Majority Leader Steve Scalise and 3 others.
This dude. So this is the guy that they got in custody right now, right? This right here. Now, this is what we're talking about. We're talking about entitlement. You want to see how it looks? Let me show you an example of entitlement, right? All right, another one. Another fucking, Democrat demon Karen. Check this out, y'all.
It's up to you. Roll your window down or I'm going to pull.
This is totally left field, but this has everything to do with entitlement. Check it out.
You out. Roll your window down or I'm pulling. 48 headquarters. I'm going to need another car.
Let's say they only drag black men out of cars. Hold my taco.
Roll your window down. If you don't, okay, I'm going to arrest you for obstructing. I am going to arrest you. I promise you I am. If you don't exit the vehicle, I am.
You're not touching me.
If y'all think this is going to end well, type 1. If y'all think that she's going to get dragged and tased and beat up, type 2.
If you don't exit the vehicle, I am arrested.
Hurry up and get here.
You can call whoever you want. If they interfere, they're going to jail too. Come out of the car or you are under arrest.
He needs to stay away from me.
If you're anywhere here in
If you think this is going to end well, type 1. If you think that she's going to get dragged and beat up, you know what I'm saying? Like the average Karen should, in my opinion. Type 2. Oh, man. My audience knows about this. By the way, subscribe to the channel. Go right now. Double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up. And go to the top right. Hit the 3 dots. That's where the like button is at.
48 headquarters. Stay right here.
Okay.
If you're really interested and you want to see me go bad, subscribe to my channel, MacMean TSTV. The super chats, y'all. Super stickers, all that works over here. Memberships as well. Salute and Grand Rising.
.48 headquarters. So you were coming here to file a complaint?
Yeah.
And she tried preventing you?
Yes.
How did she try to prevent you?
She's blocking the entrance.
Okay.
Back with the suspect, another officer looks to calm down the situation.
No, get him away from me. Get him away from me now. They already beat me a couple weeks ago. Do not let him near me.
I'll be out with 48.
My foot's still. Do not let them near me.
Who? Who? These people?
No, my foot in this car. The other cops they tackled me a week ago. Do not let them near me.
Okay. Why'd they tackle you a week ago?
Because I called them because my son's Dad's been trying to take my kid from me.
Okay.
He needs to stay away from me, please. We already made a police report. They're trying to victim shame me and not make me make a report.
Okay.
Hold up, let's get to the action when she starts mowing people down and shit. Check it out. Now we're talking about entitlement. We're talking about a bitch that think that this is her country and she can do whatever she wants.
Face on your belly. Get on your belly.
Get on your belly.
Get on your
Get
belly.
on your stomach.
Get on your
stomach.
Get on your belly. Get on your belly. Taser. Taser. Get on your belly.
No.
Taser. Get on your.
Hey, everybody, we're going to get you right.
And she's recording it, yo.
Hey. Yeah, you.
Don't you f***ing move or you're getting zapped again.
You are such an.
Getting zapped again. Give that cop a coffee. You're gonna get zapped again. It's gold. Double tap the screen. Let's get the lights up.
Hurry up. Did it again. Let go of my wrist, psychos. Hey. Yeah, you.
Don't you f***ing move or you're getting zapped again.
You are such an abuser. You are a f***ing abuser. Do not zap me just because I called you a f***ing abuser. Say no. Can you not? He's
You don't get to zap me because I called you a loser. Exactly. You don't deserve. You don't. Charlie Kirk doesn't deserve to die because he said something. Entitlement.
Zapped again.
You are such an abuser. You are a f***ing abuser. Do not zap me just because I called you a f***ing abuser. Say no. Can you not? He needs to stay away from me. I already talked to you guys about this. Like, give me my medications. Get off. No. You're trying to take my purse again. Stop.
Nobody trying to take your purse, sweetheart. But listen, let me remind y'all, we don't only got, white cornrow wearing Karens with Black Lives Matter shirts. We also got the other kind too. Check them out, right? Entitlement. People think they can do whatever the fuck they want. You know what I'm saying? Even kill somebody that has a voice.
Officers were called to.
This is petty. I'm going to show you how petty I could really
was
get.
Seen following a report of an ongoing theft at a local store. The caller was an employee and security staff. They had noticed
I'm a boy, so is your mother.
Suspicious behavior and immediately alerted the authorities.
I paid for the unpaid merchandise. You can see I just.
Now she's about to. This, what's about to happen here, right? Now, if I catch your ass talking crazy to me in that chat, and I happen to see you, I'm going to time you out for 86,000 seconds.
I paid for my stuff.
Watch this.
Casino, put your handcuffs. You too. The district attorney did accept charges. Go ahead and stand up for me. And turn around. Put everybody back.
How do I get her?
So, as far as like bonding around or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's going to happen is she's going to be transported to the Humble jail. I'll have to send the charges to the DA once they get so it can take anywhere from 6 to 12 hours to do though. Okay. So
upon receiving this call, officers quickly made their way to the scene to assess the situation. Their first move was to head to the room where the store's CCTV footage was being monitored, a logical step in identifying suspects and gathering evidence. As they reviewed the footage, the officers observed 4 women, all appearing to be from the same family, engaging in theft. The women were seen removing items from shelves and concealing them, leaving little doubt about their involvement. Hey guys, wait a second. I have an exciting surprise for you. I've launched a new YouTube channel named Police Crime Action, where I'll be posting thrilling body cam footages every alternate day. You love our content, and now we're bringing you even more on our new channel, Police Crime Action. Now, I need your support to hit 1,000 subscribers in less than...
Yeah, I understand. Hold on for a second. I'm sorry, y'all.
So they spoke with the store employees and security personnel to get their statements. In addition to the live footage they had just witnessed, they also reviewed past CCTV recordings to confirm the ongoing theft and ensure that there were no additional accomplices involved. Every piece of evidence they gathered pointed directly at least 2 of the 4 women as the perpetrators of the theft.
So she's wearing the thing that she took.
And then the one that she put on is that gray one that she has her holding, and that's not paid for either.
What, the bodysuit thing?
It's like a cardigan, like and how that blue one is. It's just like that one, just gray.
And where is that?
The turquoise girl's holding.
Let's get to it.
You see, have a seat or put your handcuffs.
That's my daughter, so I have to. That's
Said daughter, red hair, blue hair, green hair, peach hair, turquoise, and I guarantee you, there's a little skinny nigga running around with a ski mask on. You know what I'm saying? And a hot pink Glock.
my daughter's under age 17. I have to do it.
They can kill somebody in a pair of fucking Nike flip flops.
They won't tell you 73.
Have a seat.
What you see in my bag for? I paid for this. I'm not giving you my bag.
Give me the bag.
First of all, cooperate with the police
right now.
I spend all these stuff. And I pay for this lighting. Yeah.
The mother too.
But we need to see what a sweater.
Bro, we're gonna get back to the topic, but we're speaking about entitlement, y'all.
And I'm naked. The gray sweater and then everything that's in her bag. Oh yeah. So why you call me then? Because you're the one that put the gray.
However, the situation quickly escalated into a tense and dramatic exchange. The women were confused.
Anyway, y'all know how that ends. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to Charlie. You know what I'm saying? And why he was hated so much by certain people. You know what I'm saying? Especially people on the left. Let's just put it that way. Okay, check it out.
It's all right if you have an opinion. And I'm saying it's not all right if you don't understand how the female reproductive system works.
Let's pop quiz. When does heartbeats begin for babies in utero?
Have you ever eaten an egg before?
What is she talking about?
That's yes or no. Have you ever eaten an egg before?
Scrambled, yeah.
Okay, so would that be you scrambled a full chicken?
Oh,
hold on. You understand it takes an egg to be fertilized?
Right.
Yeah.
But your point,
So,
the whole point you're making is
hold
that
on. So,
a
but no.
baby.
Since we're doing pop quiz on like human development, so when exactly do heart waves begin in utero?
You know that, but you don't know the force.
Hold on, no, wait, so tell me when heartbeat.
I don't know.
Okay, you don't know.
No.
So wait, hold on. So you're trying to say I know more about the woman reproductive system than you do?
I am a woman, so yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, but the point being is we could both go back and forth of like independent, trivial facts when it comes to the woman's reproductive system. But here's something we all know, because God wrote this on the human heart of every individual, as it says in the book of Romans. We know deep down it's wrong to murder a baby.
You're not murdering a baby. It's
Okay.
not a baby.
Okay, well let's play this out. What is it then?
It is an embryo, which is not a baby.
Well, okay, so it's a fertilized embryo.
Correct, which
right.
is not a baby.
So at what point does it become a baby?
When it is born.
Oh.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it.
It's gonna go bad for her. It always does.
Oh.
I don't agree with abortions up to full-term abortions.
Well, hold on, but you said it becomes a baby when it's born.
Yes.
Then why would you have abortion limits before it's born? I thought it's just an embryo. So embryo rights?
No, the embryo rights aren't a
But
thing.
then
because it's not
where
a
would you
person.
draw a line for abortion then, and why, and under what moral standard?
There are medical reasons not
No,
to have an
no,
abortion
no,
for
that's
full
not the
term.
question. That's not
Yes,
the
it is.
question.
You just asked me why would I not have an abortion full term for medical reasons.
Okay, so at 29 weeks, the baby is nearly fully developed, can recognize the mother's voice, has a heartbeat, has brain waves. Is it okay to abort that baby?
I don't like it's not okay, but you're gonna say it's okay to have an abortion then. Like I don't understand what you're trying to say. It's not okay to have an abortion ever. How
Correct.
about like 3
Yes.
weeks in?
Correct. No abortion. Correct.
Why?
Well, because your life started at conception.
It did not though. It
Well-
did not.
Well, hold on. So let's play this out. So who are you as an individual? From your skin color to your eye color to your likes, your dislikes, from your temperament to your everything.
I am not an embryo. I'm a person.
Hold on a second. But it started with something called
Hey, let's start thinning out the chat, right? Time some of these fools out.
deoxyribonucleic acid. And your own individual DNA started at the point of egg and sperm meeting. That's where your journey started. And so from that point in particular, life begins. Not at birth, not at first words, not at first steps, but when your DNA, which is who you actually are. You are your DNA. Every one of your DNA cells is coded XX or XY. It's coded with all of your unique characteristics and attributes that we believe God individually curated for the rest of your life. That doesn't happen at 8 weeks or 10 weeks. It happens at conception.
What happens if you need a medical abortion? If the mother will die if she does not get an abortion?
So,
what's your
A medical abortion, okay.
stance on
The
that?
only place where medical abortion is necessary is before 20 weeks, which is
What
incredibly
if she
rare.
will die? What if the mother
Hold
will
on a second.
die?
So let's take for example, it's a very important question. Let's say it's 27 weeks, okay? And the mother will die. Why shouldn't, you could agree, why don't we just have the baby delivered by cesarean section? You know what a cesarean section is, right?
Yes.
What is a cesarean
A
section?
C-section?
Yeah, why wouldn't we just put the baby out by C-section instead of terminating it?
Because if the mother will die,
No,
it's not safe
but
to do that.
You remove the baby.
I understand.
Threat removed.
I know what a C-section
But
is.
it's actually safer than an abortion. So every time they say, this is for you guys, they say, oh, you need to have abortion for medical reasons, respond, then have a C-section.
What if you're not able to have a C-section? What if you are on your deathbed? You need to have an abortion right now.
Well, again, but
And it's illegal. You
guess what?
can't, so you have to die.
First and foremost, C-section is safer, C-section is quicker, and a C-section saves both lives. A C-section
The
takes,
baby is already dead, you just said.
No, but even
Double tap the screen. Let's get the lights up. And if you're not subscribed, go to the top right, hit the 3 dots. Normally, I go live from this channel at nighttime. All right, subscribe and keep hitting that screen so you see the thumb pop up on your screen like that. All right, that means you're in Blacktown.
No. Hold on a second. You're saying if the baby's already dead, then it isn't even an abortion, right? Then you're talking about a removal of a carcass, which is a completely different medical
So
operation.
you're saying that's okay. If you're
Well,
having...
If you're hold on. If you're removing a carcass of a baby, that is not an abortion, by definition.
It's the same process.
No, it's completely different. During an abortion, they actually inject the spinal fluid with cyanide poisoning as the baby squirms and tries to find its mother, and it is gasping for air of life. Have you ever watched an abortion? It is
Have
one of
you?
the... Yeah, actually I have. And I encourage every human being to watch one to know what you are fighting against. Because when you see abortion, you will have your life will be changed. That we allow the massacre of 1.5 million babies a year under the guise of woman reproductive health. We are allowing babies every single year to just say, you know, we're going to discard them. Why? Oh, they're smaller. They're not humans. You're using dehumanizing language saying, oh, it's an embryo. No, that's a baby made in the image of God, deserving of protection.
What do you do with those children once they're born into a bad household?
So now we've transitioned to, like, what do you do with the kids?
Right.
Glad we're past the other part of the argument, okay? What do you do with them? You know, there's twice as many people on the adoption waiting list than there are abortions every single year.
And they're still on the list. So you want to send a child into an orphanage?
Well,
Is that what you want for a child? Is that a good life for a child?
No, I'm not advocating that. In fact, I'm advocating to make it easier to be able to adopt, number one. Number two, there's no such thing as an unwanted child. Number three, it is never right to justify the mass elimination or termination of people under the guise of saying they're unwanted. That's how we get Auschwitz. That's how we get the greatest horrors of the 20th century. Those people are unwanted.
So you're comparing abortion to the Holocaust?
Absolutely, I am.
Millions of abortions.
In fact, it's worse. It's worse.
It's really not.
It's 45 million babies. It's nearly 8 times worse than the Holocaust. What's the moral difference between a small baby in the womb and a grown Jew who was killed at Auschwitz? What's the moral difference? One is older.
Is a person?
What species is the baby in the womb?
It's a human, but
therefore they should have human rights.
No.
They should have human rights.
I do not agree.
Oh, so small human.
Chickens came home to roost. He said, it's comments like this that just make me. Chickens came home to roost, right? This is the guy right here, Tyler Robinson. So you're saying that basically what he's saying is that he's trying to use the Malcolm X phrase, and he's trying to be radical by saying that the chickens came home to roost. Basically, what he was talking about came back to haunt him. All right, I understand what you're saying. but it shows me way more about you than this man.
Humans, no human rights. Grown humans,
It's
human
not
rights.
a small human.
That's a fact. Free
It's
Palestine.
an embryo.
You just said it was a human species.
It's not a living human child.
Wait, it's not a what?
It's not a child.
But
it's not a living child.
It has a heartbeat. It has brain
that does
waves.
not make it a child.
But tell me when it becomes.
Tupac deserved to die because of what he said. Come on, man. Let's keep it real. Did Tupac deserve to die? Come on, what's your favorite Tupac song? Come on, get in the chat, man. Let's get active. Grab your Glock when you see Tupac. Call the cops when you see Tupac. Who shot you, but your punks didn't finish. Now you about to get the rap for a minute. Nigga, we hit him up. Tupac isn't dead. You know what I'm saying? What's your favorite Tupac song? Get in the chat, please. You know? Because I mean, this is what we're getting in the chat. we getting that he deserved to die because of what he said. Look at that. 400 people up out of here. Dead mama. Yeah, knock it off, man. People don't deserve to die because of what they say. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. You know? I mean, Diddy, a whole different story. But anyway, let's get back to it.
Comes a child then.
When I already told you, when it is born.
Again, so under every other objective definition, you see, guys, how quickly the pro-abortion argument
says favorite song is Troublesome. That's treacherous.
fall apart with just the slightest questioning. But our position is one rooted not in feelings, not in personal autonomy, but one in biological consistency and reality. That your life had an agreed upon starting point, that starting point should be protected and preserved.
Thank you.
And the excuses given for abortion is dehumanization. Oh, it's just an embryo. Guys, that's just using different language to justify the massacre of something smaller than you. That's all that it is.
And that's the type of person that visits the baby, the birth control place so many times that they call it the chop shop. You know what I'm saying? Knock it off, man. You got more. Chicks be having cemeteries in the backyard.
You brought a sign up.
I'm sorry?
Did you bring a sign up?
Yeah, I did. But so my name is Eric. I'm 70 years old. I've been a born again evangelical Christian for 35 plus years.
Praise God.
Worship here in the Valley with a bunch of, I was on worship teams in the Valley for quite a few churches. But the Holy Spirit brought me here today to prove you wrong. Okay, and so
Knock it off, old man. Knock it the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Now, look, here's another press conference. You know what I'm saying? I think this is the first one where they released his pictures or whatever. This law enforcement agent right here looks like a whole cowboy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. You don't want this type of motherfucker tracking you down. Okay?
As you know, it's been a vast, a complicated, and a very, very, very fast-paced investigation. You're looking at people standing up here who are running on, if they got an hour's sleep in the last couple of days, they're probably lucky. It has been very taxing. It has been so impressive, speaking on behalf of the local law enforcement, to see the cooperation that we've seen in this type of case. Across the state, sheriffs.
Listen, in the chat, if you want to celebrate your gayness, that weed's good. If you want to celebrate your gayness in the chat, type it G-E-Y, okay?
Our state partners have stepped up and have come to the call on anything that we needed. Our county chiefs have been phenomenal. Our Utah County Attorney, Jeff Gray, who's standing up here with us, has been phenomenal in leading us through this investigation. I would like to thank the federal government for
lots of different reasons. One, because in the very act.
Give me a second. Let me go back to Brandon's shit. Hold up a second. Said some crucial things here. Salute to everybody that's here that's new. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go to the top right, hit the 3 dots, and double tap the screen so we can get the likes up real quick, okay? Officer Tatum. Let me see what he had to say.
That's what I'm saying. So I got to keep praying, and y'all pray for me, because it's like me, Charlie, Candace, regardless of how you feel about Israel, because I know people are going to say something. I think us three are some of the top leaders in the movement.
The reason why I'm playing this is because the person that was spamming the chat with that IS Rio word, you know what I'm saying? You know, let's keep it real. You know, I'm not gonna say too much.
Of ideas. And now our brother Charlie has accomplished what God has called him to do, which I don't like to believe that, because I think he could have done way more. But God know what God be doing, and I ain't him. It's like we got to step up. You know, me, Candace, and others got to step up.
Yeah.
And we got to feel.
And to tell you something, him and Officer Tatum is the two most known conservatives from our standpoint that go to those colleges and really debate those people like that. So he's in danger too.
Gap. And I just think it's up to us. So y'all got to.
I got the likes not showing. Don't be a dickhead, dummy. You know what I'm saying? I know exactly how many likes is on here. Double tap the screen, get the likes up.
Pray for us. Pray for me, and I'll pray for you, because I'm asking God for a clear direction. Because Charlie, in my opinion, was a lot more measured and cool-headed than me. I'm a little bit fiery. You know, I'm the one that'll swing on you if it get jiggy.
And we seen them videos. I covered it when he beat niggas up. You know what I'm saying? To y'all play
at the campus. You know what I'm saying? And they lucky. I was trying to keep Charlie's and Turning Point's reputation good, but I wanted to start knocking people out at the UC Davis. I felt it I felt it tingling. I said, "Oh, I've been waiting for this moment to knock these non-binary silly. I've been dreaming of moments to knock these people out." But I said, you know what? I'm just gonna make sure I protect myself and protect these people that are around me. I'll push them on the ground because they weak. And if they get up and square up, then
y'all seen the fight type 1. You know what I'm saying? I covered it, but I'm not gonna show it right now.
Yes. I now get to have people taking naps in front of me. We should give them some pillows. But see, Charlie,
whoever said they smoking on Charlie packs, I banned you from this channel.
Was a lot more measured and nice than I am. But y'all,
we not kids. We control all day, but we not kids around here, man. Have some fucking respect and decorum.
Pray for me, because I want to be what God called me to be, and I want to do the right thing. And we gotta continue the legacy. But I'm like,
I know some of y'all dressed like this backstage. I know what's going on. I know exactly what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You know, some of you dudes is victims. I need you to pull your big boy pants on, you know what I'm saying, and learn how to listen.
Peter, I swear I'll put the knife out, cut your ear off. You know, you ain't gonna spit on me. You're not gonna throw water on me. I'm not turning the other cheek. I'm not Malcolm. I'm Malcolm X. I'm not Martin Luther King. You want to play? We can go there. We ain't finna let y'all. I'm not finna let somebody be at a Charlie Kirk memorial site and think they're gonna disrespect that in front of me.
Yeah.
When Charlie.
Hands down, man. Charlie's one that put Officer Tatum in position, opening up the doors for them to go do those talks.
A service in his life and legacy by you being silly and trying to make things into a conspiracy.
There you go.
Stop with the bull crap.
Yeah.
Now, when you watch the full video, the guy in the white shirt is nowhere near the guy in the black shirt. If you're facing Charlie this way, the guy in the white shirt is way over here, and the guy in the black shirt is behind Charlie. They're not nowhere near each other. So to think that there's a iota of coordination between those two guys, it didn't happen. Second, if you are a person who's trying to shoot a man at 200 yards, you don't have time to look at a hand signal over here and make a shot over here. It's not happening. Now for the gentleman in the black.
Oh, there go they framed theory. Let me end that poll.
This is one of Charlie's guys. And it makes me so effing mad because you're disrespecting this man. Because y'all stupid and you want to push conspiracy theories. This man is literally just adjusting his sleeves because he got a shirt on that's tight. He got muscles and he's just loosening up a little bit. That's all the man is doing, is loosening his sleeves up like this. Like any normal person would do if he feel a little congested. It's probably a little warm out there. Charlie getting ready to talk for 3 hours. He just want to adjust his sleeves like this, and y'all think he giving a hand signal to a person to shoot Charlie. You should be a effing shame of yourself, man. This man is probably can't sleep at night because he was there to protect Charlie, and it didn't happen. Now I don't blame him because there was nothing he could do about it. But you can't tell a person that's there to protect you that there was nothing they can do. That man probably is not sleeping at night every night, and you idiots are on the internet trying to make it.
You know, he wanted to say, right? You
protect you that there was nothing they can do. That man probably is not sleeping at night every night, and you idiots are on the internet trying to make it into something out of nothing. Quit being stupid. Nobody giving nobody hand signals when you're trying to shoot through a rifle. Play the clip real quick. This guy, pause it. This guy, this angle, it looks like he's close. He's of Charlie facing Charlie. And this guy's, I think he's out of the tent over to the side. He's nowhere near Charlie. He's near the fence over there. If you see the fence and the thing, he's near the fence. Charlie's up under the tent. That guy's nowhere near Charlie. And you think he making hand signals to a sniper on a roof at 200 yards, and the guy's looking over here.
Talking about Charlie Kirk death.
And then looking back over here. What would the hand signal say? I don't know what people think. The spotter don't make the shot. The person who's shooting is the one that have
1,400 votes. Was Tyler Robinson framed? 29% of the people say yes. 71% of the people say no. I meant to put an option of no Diddy, but I forgot. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to end that poll. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody that voted.
To pull the trigger when they have the sight, not the spotter. And nobody's spotting from the point of contact. The spotter will be at binoculars up there with you.
Venezuela says, have a conversation about what's really going on in America, not this BS. Like, this ain't the #1 news. What's really going on? Let me drop the link for it. No, I can't even drop the link because I got to get ready to end the live. I can't do long lives. You have to holler at me, and we got to set up a live. I cannot be up here debating with nobody. I'm trying to get this back. That's it.
The person down there can't say it's go time.
Every time I do that, it kills the channel unless they expecting it. And they expect it, we can have a conversation and do it. But all these new people over here, they don't know what we're talking about. They come to see specifically the title. And when we're talking about something else, it kind of throws it off. So you got to tap in.
What? Y'all going, I hope y'all, I ain't say that.
Rusty, Hood, TMZ, salute.
The Israel thing is next. I'm going to talk about that next. You got another clip of it or no? No. I was thinking I thought you had the other angle. No, don't worry about it. So y'all can look it up yourselves. If you look at the other angle, you'll see that guy was nowhere near Charlie. Okay. Keep playing the clip because then they're going to get to the sleeve thing. The guy just adjusted his sleeves. Play it. He just shook his arms out his sleeves so he can be ready to act and get in action. He just did.
Somebody says, okay, not somebody. But this person says, I can't read the name. Why not? Something with a C. I don't know why I can't read the name. Okay. George, ask yourself this question. Was Charlie pushing for the release of the Epstein files with a loud voice? Defendant Bandino and asking Pam Bondi to oh man, it's like the questions all over the place. I don't know. Plus the words is crazy small. Let me make them bigger so I can actually see, because I can't see shit. It's not race thing, dog. The family said their son got into politics and didn't like Charlie. I know it's not a race thing. Do you all know how come he got laid down? Hi there from South Africa. That is correct. He didn't like Charlie. JTW, I think it's just the opposite. Salute to everybody that's activated in the chat. Subscribe to the channel. Matter of fact, go to the top right, hit the 3 dots while you got a chance. And that's where the subscribe button's at. And double tap the screen to get the likes up.
This. And you effing fools are on the internet trying to push conspiracies.
When you've got smoke-free status,
because it's the easier way to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? The troll and bullshit. Until something like this happen to your family. And then it's why me. The nerve of these N-words. You're not subscribing to this nonsense? I don't give a fuck what you do. Go kill yourself while I can.
It just bothers me. Let me address this claim. Somebody came on the internet the other day and said, why would...
Show you how much I care about that, right? Boom. See? Let me show you how much I care about that. Ban user and delete their comments. Bye. Have a good day.
Why would... They don't really want to catch the shooter. Why would they pass it over to the FBI from local police?
Why would I want you to subscribe? Look how you think. I'm an imaginary person. You don't know me from a hole in the fucking wall. Do you argue with the news on the TV? Huh? Knock it off, stupid. That shows you how much value I hold in your subscription. Fuck you and your subscription.
You got to understand how to, before you ever say something like that, ladies and gentlemen, ask somebody that's in law enforcement. The campus police department probably have 20 officers. They have no capacity to do an investigation of this magnitude. They're campus police. That's the jurisdiction on campus. And you go outside of campus. What city are you in? Then what's the adjacent city?
They wasn't in the chat. That was me. I said you N-words.
What cities are in the metropolitan area? That's why you need the FBI. They have jurisdiction across the United States of America. They have funding, technology, and they can coordinate an interstate effort. And that's what they did. That's why when something happens locally, the federal government picks it up if it's a broader scale issue. Because the FBI have the capacity to get into Discord. They have all kinds of different abilities to access things that local municipalities don't. So, because I heard about it at like 4 a.m. Lives in a $600,000 6-bedroom home in Washington, Utah, about 260 miles from where Charlie Kirk had done his event. You know, let me just preface this. Keep him on the camera. I bet.
Oh man, y'all some savages in this chat, man. Let me go ahead and block you and hide you on this channel. All right, salute to everybody subscribe to the channel. Salute to everybody that pulled up today, man. I might go live tonight. You know what I'm saying? But right now I gotta get up out of here. Subscribe to my other channels called MacMe TSTV. All right, where we talk about other things in the morning. Okay. Depends on what's going on in the news. And that's how we get down around here. All right. Rusty, salute to you. Salute to all the other mods here. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that pulled up today. You know what I mean? This is the guy right here. That's him. That's how he looks. Doesn't look menacing, you know what I'm saying, like Tupac. You know what I mean? He's more like Kool-Aid. You know what I'm saying? See, you know, we all know Tupac was ferocious. He was not to be fucked with. He was not to be played with. You know what I'm saying? You know, instead of drinking tea, man, I made a mistake and grabbed the Coke.
I was trying to find some blow. Where's the fucking blow? Here's the fucking blow, baby. Here's the fucking blow out, dude. Get high, baby.
Don't ask me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, anybody can make a mistake, especially in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mac mean true story. All stories ain't true. Tupac was an actor. I never will never, ever, ever, in all activity, act like this. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like acting like that, man. That shit, acting like that make you go. Anyway, I gotta get up out of here, man. Y'all have a good day, man. I'll see y'all later on. You know what I'm saying? Salute, subscribe to the channel, double tap the screen on the way out the door. Peace.